As a Muay Thai coach, I see that a lot of people don't really know. A lot of people ask, they don't know what to do, like to get better. They want to get better. Honestly, if I had to give you one answer, it would just be to go to as many Muay Thai sessions as you can. But let's say you don't have much time. Maybe you only have like 4 hours a week. Now, you probably don't, but let's assume you have only 4 hours a week. You're a very busy guy, for example. This is what I would want you to do. I would do at least two pad work sessions. Okay? Assuming they are each 1 hour. Two pad work sessions. Make sure in those sessions that you're actually going over the things that you need to work on. You have very limited time. Okay? I'm a Muay Thai coach, by the way, so like I can give you this advice like properly. Make sure you know what you want to work on. Let's say you want to fight very much like Boakau, and he uses a switch kick a lot. He uses that left kick. Tell your partner, hey, like I really want to work on setups for the switch kick. So can we just work on that? Literally, just keep drilling that. Make it so like it's almost so subtle that when you try to throw that switch kick, right? Just work on that, and honestly, you become a much more dangerous fighter. Like small details, when you fix it, you become a much more dangerous fighter. That's just how it is. Like in the first 6 months, you will understand 80% of what you need to know about Muay Thai. Then that extra 20% comes from the details. Honestly, like I'm telling you this now. Then it comes to like strategy and that. But yes, in those sessions, be as present as you can be as well. Do not start in the session. I do not want you thinking, I'm really hungry. Like, don't like leave that fat assery at the door. I will tell you now. Like, I used to do this a lot. If you are hungry before a session, have some honey. Honestly, have like a bit of a snack before you go training. Your mind has to be totally on the session. Ask questions as well. Ask questions during the session. Ask your coach, hey, am I doing this right? Like, I feel like I'm a bit unsteady. Ask him questions. He will be happy to help you. That is literally his job. Okay. Now, also, by the way, quick side note, but if you want to join, I have a program basically. I have a shadowboxing program. If you want to get better at Muay Thai from home, just check it out. It's in the description of this video. Yeah, anyways. So, two sessions, two pad work sessions a week. I would do that. Then you have an extra 2 hours, right? One of the hours, sparring. Okay? That is the only way that you'll be able to test out your ideas. The 2 hours of pad work is almost like you in a lab. You're working on your ideas, your experiments. Taking out into sparring is actually taking out into field testing. That is how you work out whether your ideas work or not. And honestly, as well as this, don't just obviously like don't go super hard in sparring. Like if you want to go hard sparring, tell your partner you want to go hard sparring. If they don't want to, don't be a dick. Don't go super hard on them. Sparring is about trying to get better and making each other better as well. So keep that philosophy in mind. Otherwise, you can get off the channel because I don't want to teach fighters like that. I don't want that kind of message to be brought. But yeah, 1 hour of sparring, like literally a week. Okay, 1 hour sparring. Obviously, bring your gum shields, hand wraps. By the way, hand wraps. If you're not training that much, you need to use hand wraps. That's just it. Okay, you just need to use them. Now, you need as well. I am sometimes guilty about this. Okay, but during sparring, do not just choose the small people. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a fairly short guy. I am 5'5". All right. Now, I'm actually in one of the most competitive Muay Thai weight categories, but because in the UK, people are a lot taller than 5'5", a lot of the people that I train with, I spar with, they're a lot taller. Do not be afraid of this, actually. This is actually a good thing for you. Fighting against taller people is actually very hard, but if you get used to that idea, guess what's going to happen if you do eventually fight? Fighting tall people is not going to be a jarring experience anymore. You'll be so used to it and you'll be calm. It'll feel like sparring, and that's actually a good thing. Okay. One of the best advice, some of the best advice I've gotten from Muay Thai is from this like really amazing It's like I can't divulge the name, but he's an amazing one, like the championship one, Muay Thai fighter, amazing fighter. But he told me that when you fight, it should be very, very much like sparring, but more intensity. Like you just basically hit harder and faster. That's literally it. You shouldn't try to do new things. So this is why you need to do the sparring as well. Okay, you can't get better at Muay Thai unless you do sparring. Like you kind of have to. Again, like by the way, if you do want to improve as well, yeah, you can check out the program. But I would rather that you also did sparring. This is literally a combat sport. There's no point in doing a combat sport if you also don't do the sparring, right? That's just my take. But yes, 2 hours of pad work. You've got 1 hour of the sparring. Now take the sparring as seriously as you can as well. I should mention, try to bring a notebook or a notebook or note down on your phones this, okay? After each session, note down what worked and what didn't work. Note down ideas that you thought were really interesting. In fact, what I'll show you, it's just over here. I wasn't planning on showing you. I've got this notebook here, and what I kept doing on the build-ups to my fights, I just put down ideas that I thought were really interesting. What ideas that I might have wanted to experiment with, or what I realized worked really well for me, or ideas that, like combos, for example, that the coach would tell me. I would write them down there and I would keep track of them, see if they still worked, and I would study it. The truth is, in Muay Thai, a lot of people don't. I basically obsessed over Muay Thai like an academic, all right? And I think as a result, I was able to improve so quickly. Basically, in my gym as well, I was basically able to win this award of like most improved fighter, which I think is quite a testament. It's quite nice to see that. But I think that's one of the reasons why, like literally just having a notebook, just note down the things that you are interested like in either trying out or exploring everything. Sorry, I feel like it's a bit dark in here. I swear it's not that dark, all right? But it's super important to bring a notebook, note down the ideas, even when you're maybe studying like fighters that you're really interested in. Even just write down the ideas that they're using. Okay, honestly, like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, half hour. So you've got 3 hours. Now you've got 1 hour left. Now I would split that one last hour into two halves. Okay, so half an hour, half an hour. I would do half an hour of shadowboxing. It sounds ridiculous. Yes, like, oh yeah, like why we have to do half an hour shadowboxing? Well, we're assuming that you only have 1 week. So you could probably do the shadowboxing split across like literally 10 minutes in the morning or 10 minutes at night every other day, and then you'll hit your 30 minutes. The reason why shadowboxing, especially if you watch me for a long time, you know why I'm telling you to do shadowboxing. It is one of the greatest things that you can do to improve as a fighter. Regardless of your level, you can always get so much better at Muay Thai just by doing shadowboxing. Like if you didn't have 4 hours a week, I would say for you to do at least 10 to 15 minutes like a day, either when you wake up or at night. You can always spare like 5, 10, 15 minutes in a day. So it's always worth doing it, especially if you want to get a lot better. Like I was terrified when at the beginning because I wasn't very good, and I focused on these things and I got a lot better very quickly. So trust me with this advice, right? So you have 30 minutes of shadow boxing. Split it between like 10, 10, 10 across like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever, okay? Now, your last 30 minutes, assuming that you have access to the Muay Thai gym, you do 30 minutes of bag work. You do maybe like 7 rounds of 5 minutes, okay? 30 minutes of bag work, you just hit the bag, work on the combos that you want to work on. Again, this is like bag work is very good, not just for combos, but also building up your strength in those combos because it will never hit you back, but you can hit it as hard as you want. So it's a good way to also train your cardio because there's no point also in only doing runs. You need to be able to apply in a combat um, aspect, which I believe, like, again, you just need to do it. You just need to do bag work. All right. Now, if you had more than 4 hours, I would tell you to also do running. But if you have 30 minutes left, just do the bag work. Now, you can fit that in after your pad work if you wanted to as well, by the way, or fit in after or before sparring. There's a smart way where you can go about it. But if you were completely restricted to the 4 hours, that's what I would do. 2 hours of pad work, 1 hour of sparring, half an hour of bag work, so split between seven rounds of 5 minutes, and then 30 minutes of shadow boxing split between 3 days. That is what I would do. As a Muay Thai coach and as someone who has won all their fights, this is what I would do. I would always, obviously, if I was going to fight, then I would do a lot more than this. But if you are just training for fun and you just don't have much time, that is what I would do. Muay Thai is an incredible sport. I would suggest at least doing this, and you'll find you get a lot better very quickly. Okay. Hopefully this is helpful. If you want like my one-to-one help in Muay Thai, I have a shadowboxing program that you can check out. It's in the description of this video. I'll see you later. Bye bye.